The Shroud of Turin is one of the most intriguing and mysterious religious artifacts in the world. A long piece of linen cloth, measuring roughly 14 feet long and 3.5 feet wide, the shroud is believed to have wrapped the body of Jesus Christ following his crucifixion. Its enigmatic nature has led to centuries of debate, as both believers and skeptics attempt to unravel its true origin and significance. Discovery of the shroud and its early associations. The shroud first came to public attention in the 14th century, specifically in the year 1353, when it appeared in the city of Lirey, France. Its discovery is often linked to a knight named Geoffroy de Charny, who reportedly acquired the cloth. The shroud was displayed in Lirey as a religious relic, said to bear the image of a man who appeared to be Jesus Christ after his crucifixion. The image on the cloth shows a distinct and haunting figure, features that are eerily realistic and resemble the classical depictions of Jesus Christ. Inscriptions on the shroud indicated that it was believed to have been the burial cloth of Jesus. For centuries, it became an object of veneration, drawing pilgrims who came to view and pray before this sacred relic. Its association with Jesus' burial quickly made the shroud an object of both reverence and skepticism. The Catholic Church initially supported its authenticity, considering it a holy artifact. However, doubts surrounding the shroud's origins soon emerged. Ownership and journey through history. Over the centuries, the Shroud of Turin changed hands multiple times. It was moved from Lirey to other locations, eventually ending up in Turin, Italy, around 1578. There it was entrusted to the custody of the House of Savoy, a powerful European royal family. The shroud was placed in the Turin Cathedral, where it remains today. The move to Turin marked a turning point in the shroud's history. It was increasingly regarded as a holy relic, attracting attention from all over Europe. The cathedral itself became a pilgrimage site, drawing countless visitors who believed that the shroud held divine significance. Throughout its history, the shroud has been preserved in secrecy, housed in conditions meant to protect its sanctity. Only a few select individuals, such as the Pope, have had access to view the shroud up close. This aura of mystery surrounding the cloth only fueled speculation about its authenticity and significance. Controversies surrounding the authenticity of the shroud. For centuries, the Shroud of Turin has been at the center of heated debates. Was it truly the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, or was it a clever medieval fabrication? The answer to this question has eluded historians, scientists, and theologians alike, leading to numerous theories, both religious and scientific, that attempt to explain its origins. One of the earliest doubts about the shroud's authenticity arose during the Renaissance. Many scholars and critics questioned whether it could have been manufactured in the Middle Ages, especially given the lack of definitive historical evidence to prove its origins. Some believed that the shroud was created to meet the growing demand for relics during the period of religious fervor. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, scientific analysis of the shroud intensified. One of the first major examinations was conducted in 1898 by an amateur photographer named Secondo Pia. Pia took photographs of the shroud and revealed a striking image of a man, a negative photograph, showing clear facial features and a body outline. This discovery added to the shroud's mystique and sparked further curiosity. In the 20th century, various scientific studies, such as carbon dating, were carried out to determine the shroud's age. In 1988, carbon dating tests performed by a group of researchers concluded that the shroud likely originated between 1260 and 1390 AD, thus dating it to the medieval period. This result was seen as a significant blow to those who believed in the shroud's authenticity. However, many skeptics have since challenged the validity of the carbon dating results, suggesting potential contamination or errors in the testing process. They argue that the sample tested might have been taken from a repair or a portion of the shroud added later, rather than the original material. Scientific investigations and modern theories. The results of the 1988 carbon dating were not the final word on the shroud's authenticity. Since then, scientists have continued to study the cloth using advanced technologies like radiography, imaging techniques, and computer simulations. One of the most fascinating aspects of the shroud is the detailed image that appears on its surface. In the late 20th century, researchers used computer-based image analysis to examine the shroud in greater detail. They found that the image was not a painted or embroidered depiction, but rather something that appeared to have been formed by a burst of intense energy. Some scientists have speculated that this energy could have been in the form of light or radiation, perhaps linked to a supernatural event such as the resurrection of Jesus. The theory of the shroud being a product of a miraculous event remains a point of contention. Supporters of the shroud's authenticity argue that its physical characteristics are evidence of something beyond human craftsmanship. However, skeptics argue that more scientific explanations, such as light phenomena or other forms of imaging, might explain the creation of the image without invoking supernatural events. In recent years, new theories have emerged, focusing on potential biological or chemical processes that could have produced the image. Researchers have examined the possibility of ultraviolet light, high-temperature gases, or even a chemical reaction that might have resulted in the appearance of the shroud. The role of the Catholic Church and religious significance. The Catholic Church has maintained its stance of cautious acceptance when it comes to the Shroud of Turin. While it continues to recognize the shroud as a sacred relic, the Church has not definitively stated whether it believes the shroud to be the actual burial cloth of Jesus. Throughout history, the Church has supported the shroud, considering it a symbol of Christ's suffering and resurrection. The shroud remains a key object of devotion, especially for the faithful who see it as a representation of Christ's sacrifice. In the 20th century, the Church organized several investigations into the shroud's authenticity. Despite the results from the 1988 carbon dating, the shroud continues to be displayed occasionally, particularly during significant religious events like the Holy Year, attracting millions of visitors who come to view this ancient relic. The shroud's place in modern culture. Today, the Shroud of Turin continues to captivate the imaginations of people around the world. Beyond the religious realm, it has become a cultural symbol of mystery, faith, and debate. Books, documentaries, and films have been created to explore the shroud's history and its potential implications. The shroud has also been featured in popular media, often depicted in fiction as a mystical object with the power to prove or disprove religious beliefs. This has contributed to its status as one of the most enigmatic relics of human history. In addition, archaeological findings and historical analyses continue to offer new perspectives, though none have definitively proven its authenticity. The shroud remains as much a mystery today as it was centuries ago, drawing both believers and skeptics to explore its enigmatic origins. Conclusion. The Shroud of Turin remains one of the most enduring mysteries of human history. Its origins, whether rooted in reality or legend, have been debated for centuries. While scientific evidence has offered some explanations, the shroud continues to resist definitive conclusions. For many, the shroud remains a symbol of faith and hope, while for others, it is a testament to the complexities of history, science, and human belief. The Shroud of Turin continues to spark curiosity and fascination, inviting further exploration into the mysteries of the past and the enduring questions surrounding the life and death of Jesus Christ.